Yeah, we might have some new audiences watching tonight. Oops, I take out my pager.
We always welcome new fans.
Grab back
Always
on my
welcome.
pager.
Always welcome. Even when our host leaves the show, and he's right back. Okay. There we go.
He wants to span the show.
Yeah. But I know one thing for sure. Mark's not going to let the tea come out of his cup this time, right, Mark?
No.
You have a lid on your teacup?
No, I don't have. No, I'm gonna keep it farther away because I'm gonna show off this belt.
So he's still going to live dangerously.
Yeah, I'm gonna live less dangerously. Yes.
Likes to live on the edge.
Yeah.
I like Kevin's post about the packaging.
That was good.
Yeah. Good pointers. But I've learned that if you put Fragile in the boxes, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to take care of it.
No, it means they're going to kick it harder and throw it.
Yeah. Let's see how fragile it really is.
Drop kick it. Yeah.
Fragile must be Italian.
My nose is just somebody must be thinking about me.
Just think that's just around the corner, guys.
Right?
What's that?
Halloween first, Richard.
Yeah.
My two favorite holidays.
Yeah, I agree. Thanksgiving's pretty good. All that good food.
Yeah, and then recovering after it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we'll wing it as much as we can, but we got some good content tonight.
Yeah, I think we do.
We can
Despite
wing
what,
it.
despite what some people say.
And we can get everybody's thoughts on SummerSlam.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The only match I didn't care for was Ronda and Shayna. I thought
A lot of people didn't like that match.
But like I said, I like I said in the chat with you guys, I watched that match,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they just looked at each other and said, "Look, if this isn't my last match, let's do it for real."
Mm-hmm.
Because they both got bruised big time.
Well, Shayna
Yeah,
had
Shayna's got a black eye. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was. Yeah.
And if they could go at it in UFC, they went at it that night.
I don't think there's anything they could do. Becky's character seems like she's on life support. I mean, she does not. I don't like her like I used to. I mean, she's just kind of.
I'm going to be honest with you. The women's division alone in WWE is on life support.
Yeah.
It needs a resurgent. You know what I mean? Something has to happen.
Well, a lot of the women are getting either getting hurt or getting pregnant.
Oh, there's a bunch of them in the WWE that are pregnant.
Must be something in the water in the locker
Something in the
room.
water, yeah.
Must be.
Oh, did you see Seth Rollins was wearing those Crocs? Now all the celebrities are wearing them.
Oh, jeez.
It's
Paris Hilton was wearing them.
Well, I'll never be wearing them. That's for sure.
he must think he's Steve Winwood.
Hey, I'd wear them. Just to
he's
embarrass.
He still looks like he raids Becky's closet for a lot of his stuff he wears.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, definitely.
Well, she is the man.
Well, so I guess she's the woman.
Becky, can I borrow your clothes tonight?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I don't know.
Oh dear.
I was watching a TikTok video and they had this little boy, big fan of Cody Rhodes, and he would imitate Cody's video, him coming out like his entrance, and his father videotaped him from behind. They tagged Cody in it.
There's a video going around of Cody watching where a little girl is watching it, and all of a sudden she's, whoa!
Yeah.
It's cute. Little girl's cute.
Platinum, you and me both.
Both of us.
Both of us, yeah. Both.
What do you say?
Yeah, I'll put it up in a little bit.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alrighty.
You'll see. Trust me.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I got to be conscious of the possible audience we're having tonight because some of them may be local. So.
Okay.
So we're gonna PG-13 tonight.
Yeah, this is gonna be the COVID podcast tonight.
Wasn't there a tag team PG-13?
Hey, you never know who could be watching at all.
Yeah.
You never ever know.
Absolutely.
Nope. Remember when we were doing the promos and 2 weeks later our stuff was showing up on TV?
There you go. Yeah. So we'll see you on the other side.
I'm Marvelous Mark Maggard, and Spanning the Globe starts now.
Good evening, everybody. It is Thursday night. We are Spanning the Globe. We want to thank you all for joining us again tonight, as you do every Thursday night. I want to introduce my co-host. By the way, I'm Mark Maggard, aka the
Hi,
Marvelous
Mark.
One.
Hi, Mark. Hi.
Hey. Joining me tonight, as usual, is the usual suspects, Mr. Richard Ward, aka the Mother-loving Warden,
Hey, everybody.
and the Love Those Wrestling Belts founder, Mr. Andy Bolger.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Hey, Ashley.
So,
AJ.
let's go see who's watching us tonight. We have hopefully a good show for you guys tonight. There is Cuddles.
What's up?
Glad to have him joining us. Talked to him earlier this evening. There's Mr. Platinum Swords.
What's
What's
up,
up, Platinum?
He joins us every week, as does Mr. Noor from Malaysia.
Noor!
Love that video.
I do too.
There's Mr. Gianni Martello.
Who's that guy?
Who is
I don't
that
know.
guy?
Who the is that guy?
Is that one or is that two? That's
two.
two? Okay.
It's two, yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
say something different.
Two updates from
Okay.
Mr.
It's
Cuddles.
hard to keep up with all those updates.
It is. He's joined us from the Sunshine State of Florida, as is Richard.
What's up, Mike?
Gianni's talking about Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey, obviously.
We hope.
There you go, Andy. That's what I was referring to earlier.
Oh,
Yeah, Facebook
Very cool.
user, you are in the right place for the COVID broadcast or the anti-COVID broadcast podcast. So, by the way, if you are watching us on Facebook, if you don't click on the StreamYard link and allow your name to pop up on the screen, you're going to show up as one of many Facebook users commenting tonight, and we would love to see who we're talking to and who's watching. So, if you wouldn't mind doing that, we would be happy for you to do that. Also, if you're watching us on Facebook and don't want to do that, you can go over to YouTube and go to the Wide World of Belts YouTube channel and click on the current Spanning the Globe live stream on there. And if you're doing that, then that part of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast out of Oklahoma City. Landon and Jake do a great job doing their podcast, and they're on Linktree and on Apple Podcasts. And they also have I believe they have what is that where you have to pay? Patreon. They have
Patreon, yep.
yep. Patreon. Yep.
Thank you guys for your help.
And we want to thank them for the partnership on the StreamYard subscription.
Mm-hmm.
And this show is sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Belt Leathering for all your leathering needs, or most of them anyway. And by Unique Championship Belts. They've done a lot of belts for me, as well as many of the people watching tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Do either of you guys have a unique belt? I think Andy has one.
I
think
do.
Richard does too.
Yep.
I have two of them.
Okay.
I'll
I
soon
think the
have
NWTV
three of
you
them.
have is. I think the one from the NWTV you have is from him. I
Mine's
think.
the IWGP Intercontinental.
That's right. That's right.
That'll be the next one I get, Andy.
It's a nice
Okay.
one. It's a nice one.
All right. So let's get back to the.
What's up, Phil? What's up, Joey?
Seth is
for-
Amazon's #1 customer. Those cut clothes. Yeah.
Logging on for us.
Whatever that meant.
I don't know. I can.
Yeah, I don't know. Can't keep up.
Hey,
Mr.
Jay
Jason
said-
Cortez,
Jason
Good-
Cortez in the house.
good friend, as is
Mhm.
Kebby Bartakamus. He shows up every week as well.
What's
What's
up,
up,
Kebby?
You never know what he's going to comment.
You never know.
And there's my baby girl right there,
Hey, Ashley.
Miss Ashley.
Hey.
Ashley Southern Designs. If you want to get a T-shirt, a hat, or a cup, She does a lot of stuff, a lot of crafty stuff. So
Definitely.
be sure to check out Ashley's Southern Designs on Facebook.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Well, Scott,
What's up, Scott?
What's up,
Thanks for
Scott?
tuning in.
Yeah.
Adam's going to clean his belt. Good evening, Facebook user number 2.
Turtle wax and a buffer, remember.
And 220 grit sandpaper.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I'm just kidding. Hello, Joey.
Joey.
Yes, Facebook did say I wasn't coming on at all. Apparently there's a glitch with the Facebook algorithm because I posted a meme like I do every week, and it blocked it off. It said it was COVID related and it was false information. So, contrary to popular belief, the show is on tonight. Hopefully we're on. I guess we are. People
We're here. We
It
truly
happened
are.
to me when I went to post a screenshot of my Undertaker screen background from my phone in one of the groups. It blocked it. I couldn't post it.
It's ridiculous. But I think there was an issue with their algorithm because the gym where I go or I have a membership to, I don't go right now. They had an issue with their Facebook page being taken down, and the city where I live, their Facebook page has some issues. So I think there was something going on with the algorithm today. So
Yeah.
howdy, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Brothers K-Fabs on Spotify. I did not know that. Okay. I'll do that. I'll do that one in the second hour. I'll do that
It
commercial.
kind of
in the second hour.
inspires you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Old guys.
What was that
13.
guy's name in WCW?
Oh, PG-13.
The young kid that
PN
used to
News?
come out?
PN News?
No, it was a young kid. He used to do that.
Oh,
that was-
Alex Wright. Alex
Yeah.
Wright.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. Oh, Carl.
What's up,
I'm
Carl?
I'm working on a belt that he's possibly still going to buy after showing the picture, but we'll see. Oh, Chris Thermo.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
Okay, that's the bottom of the comments there, or the last of the comments, not the bottom, but the last of them. So on to hour number 1, because I've got a belt of the week. I was hoping Lane would be on here because we were going to discuss this here in a
Let's
second.
pull him by the ear.
So we have a belt of the week this week, and it kind of piggybacks off the belt of the week last week I had. Last week I showed, was it the WCCW tag I showed last week?
Mhm. That was
So-
very nice.
So not to be outdone, we have the singles title, the WCCW American Heavyweight Championship, that later became the WCCW Heavyweight Championship when it was retired by Ravishing Recruit. So here's the belt. It's on a lace strap, and these plates were made by My Amadas, American flag there. I always do that for the U.S. and American titles. Nice etching, 4mm thick plates.
Good looking belt.
I really wanted Lane to be on right now because I want to talk about this. WCWA, World Class Wrestling Association. Everybody calls it WCCW. That was a TV show.
Jason, too much.
The TV show was World Class Championship Wrestling, but the actual company was World Class Wrestling Association. There's the backing.
Man, look at that backing.
Yeah.
You are the master of the backing. I tell you.
I know, man. He
Well,
gets
let's
it
say
like
that,
nice
but-
and smooth,
I
man.
do appreciate that.
Smoothest backing there is, this guy. I tell you.
I'm a smooth operator,
Yeah, he is.
like Sade sang.
Look at that. Don't get much
So
better, folks.
Yeah, I actually put that up for sale in the sales groups, but I have different plans for this belt. I'll discuss later. And hopefully Lane, who's our other co-host, he's been on a long absence. Hopefully he'll come on because I really want to talk about World Class Championship Wrestling with him.
I'm
So-
messaging him right now.
Okay.
He's
They know
living
he's
that.
late.
He's living
He
that
said-
Playboy life, man.
He's
Yeah.
on the phone right now, but he'll be on at ASAP. He just said.
Nice.
Okay, great. Okay. I'll show the belt again when it comes on. Okay, Ashley started a new thing. She bought a new heat press for hats. And what she's got a laser etcher. And she could do light materials like leather. She could do thin wood, things like that, acrylic. And she bought these patches that you can burn with a laser on there and put them on hats. And so
Ooh.
I may have to start wearing hats again because I want to get one with the show logo and
So
my
whatever
logo.
whatever design you want, she can put it on a hat for you.
Yes,
ball
pretty
cap?
much.
Wow.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna
So
get in
Go
contact
to-
with her.
look her up on Ashley's Southern Designs. on Facebook.
Sounds
Ashley
good to
Southern
me.
Designs. She doesn't sponsor the show, but she's my daughter, so I'm gonna help her out.
I need a new cup too. Just getting the list together, you know.
Okay. Mr. Nick Carnivale on his honeymoon in Hawaii.
What's up, Nick? Glad to
Hey,
hear
Nick,
you
hope-
guys are okay
Glad to know
over
you're
there.
safe. Glad to know you're safe over there with all the
Yeah.
wildfires going on.
Yeah, be safe, Nick.
Okay. All right. Awesome. I'm hoping to have that belt done in a couple weeks with the it says it's a lace job. It's a dome globe. Yes, bring back Lane. We're gonna bring him back for a few minutes tonight because I know he doesn't stay, can't stay on very long. His stamina is not what it should be.
He's running the circuit, man. He's just
Yeah.
he's
Johnny's making
moving behind the scenes, man.
Johnny's making the social circles in the comments.
Of course.
There you go.
The lace master. I hadn't heard that one before, but appreciate it. Thank you, Gianni.
Johnny thinks you're beautiful. That's nice.
I'm sorry, guys. There's no more crotch cam. I'm sorry. And the reason why is because I have to use the light I normally shine on the belt for the face because my ring light broke. I haven't got a new one yet because I want
Just
to
be honest. You charge money for that now.
The crotch cam, yeah.
That's supposed to be quiet, secret.
Yeah,
That's why,
only crotch.
that's why he has the only Mark shirt.
Yeah, only crotch cams. Only crotches, yeah. Hello, AD.
AD, what's up?
AD's about avid watcher. He usually, yes, she does do shirts. She does do shirts.
AD, congratulations on that thing the other day, man. I seen you post it.
Yeah, congrats, AD. That's great.
Yeah, he just graduated from some school he went to in the military, and also thank you for your service. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thank
man.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
she
you
can
to
laser
everybody.
cups as well. She can do any design, but it must be a black and white picture.
Okay.
So, and I lost my train of thought. This. Hold on. I'm gonna show a still picture of this belt I just put up there.
Okay. Oh my.
All right. Well,
Hey,
we'll work
if there's
out a
money
deal.
involved, you know.
We'll work out a deal. Yeah, we'll take money.
Yeah.
I think it's illegal in most states, isn't it?
Hey now.
Just depends
Hey,
where
now.
you go, you know.
Hey now.
Anyway, this is the belt that showed the video. It's the American Heavyweight Championship by World Class. People that held this belt were Kerry Von Erich, Chris Adams, Gino Hernandez, Rick Rude, and I think there was one other one.
Didn't one of the Von Erich brothers have it?
Yeah, Kerry. Kerry had that one.
Okay.
This is a picture of him holding it.
There you
Is-
go. Okay.
Is
That's
the
original.
is the leaf included?
The leaf? No,
Yeah,
no.
the
That's extra.
leaf.
That's 50 cents extra.
Oh man.
50 cents
Gotta
extra.
pay extra for the good stuff, Richard.
But this is the original American Heavyweight Championship. I actually had this 8x10 picture, and I can't find it now. I don't know what happened to it. Bought
You
it
know
at
the
a
only
Home-
thing I noticed about it that's different, like I said, that
What's that?
top part and the bottom part is closer where the points are.
the leather cut.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when you go to the side plates, it's kind of slanted.
Yeah.
Compared to the way you have it.
Yeah.
But I like the way it's contoured around the plates. Yours.
But that's
even
the
along
thing about the belts I
side.
collect. That they're from that era where there were no HD pictures. You can't really get good HD pictures, and unless you went to the events and bought pictures of them holding the belts, you really couldn't get a good view of them. So,
Mm-hmm.
But you really know those classic belts, though.
well, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
I'm a fan of the classics. I grew up in that era.
Phil says, was the Thing of Warrior champ as well?
He was
Trying
a
to
Texas champ.
remember. Oh, he was
was
a
a
Texas champ.
Yes, he was
Okay.
Texas heavyweight champ. Yeah, he was not the American. Yeah, the blue version of the Texas. Oh, you got the blue version of this belt. Okay, that's right. Yeah, the American Heavyweight Championship.
If you need help with the painting, Donnie can get with you.
Yeah. Hey, raise them right. Raise them right.
You sure did.
Yeah, that was a Texas Heavyweight Championship, Phil, that he held. He wasn't the American champ. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay. So let's get away from belts just for a minute. We'll come back to that in a little bit. But
Okay.
notice that there's been a lot of injuries racking up on the WWE roster here lately, and I've got a list of some of the notables. Let me pull it up here and see.
I mean, Jesus, there's a lot of people out.
Yeah, somebody posted a list of these, and some of these names I did not recognize. So I'm just going to go over some of the notable
Yeah,
names.
they're right there. Roman's hurt.
Yeah, you got Roman Reigns. You got Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, and of course we know Big E. He hurt his neck, didn't he?
Yeah, he's
broke it.
recovering from the broken neck.
Yeah, and he may never wrestle
Broke his
again.
neck. I don't think he will.
Randy
Sami-
Orton's injured, but is rumored to be coming back soon.
Sami Zayn's got the John Cena elbow.
Yeah. Sonya Deville just had ACL surgery, and she was a member of the tag team champions. And every set of champions they had, one of the people have gotten hurt. So
Yeah,
those
belts are
titles
cursed.
cursed.
Yeah, it's cursed. I think so many people have been hurt on that.
Liv Morgan got hurt, and I can't remember what happened to her, but she got hurt.
Her arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bailey's hurt. I don't know who Elton Prince is. Dakota Kai, Braun Strowman, and Shane McMahon. I'm not sure if he's hurt now or just because I think he's just kind of retired from action. He should. He's old enough.
Who's Saul Ruka?
I have no idea. Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt. That's been a rumor about him being injured, but he's been out of action for a while. Robert Roode, who's now backstage producer, I think. R-Truth and Ariana Grace. So there's your list, current injury list. That's quite a list.
Yeah.
So,
That and pregnancies, man.
yeah, pregnancies, yes.
Happens to the best of them.
Let me go back to get the banner back up there.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Everything's ready outside. I guess Platinum lives in Florida too.
Yeah, it's the heat, man. The heat index is like 115. That's not including, the temperature and the humidity. It's terrible.
This belt I showed off, the belt of the week, also came with a logo plate, which I did not put on the belt because the original didn't have a logo plate. So what I'm going to do separately is something similar to this. I did this for a logo plate for WWF. This is going to be for Gianni. He's buying this off of me. So here's the logo plate for the WCCW, and I'm going to give it a similar treatment. So I'm going to put my leather logo here and stamp WCWA here, and I'm going to lace this one to match the belt.
That's a nice touch for the logo plates if you don't use them on the belt.
I think it is too.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Thank you.
What's up, Randall? Thanks for joining us tonight.
Oh, that's interesting. Saul Roca. Is it Roca?
I'm sorry, I never heard of him.
I hadn't either.
Saul,
Must be an NXT talent.
Could be.
Saul Rizzo. Hello.
Yeah. Is that kosher?
Hello, FU. Well, I'm trying to be,
I know.
Hey, FU,
That's
how you doing?
That's Randall. Randall just joined us. It shows up on my end. I don't know why it's not showing up on that.
Randall.
Yeah.
Randall.
Yeah.
Which Randall?
Baby joins tonight. So again, I'm gonna remind everybody if you're joining us on Facebook, please click on StreamYard link and so we can see your name pop up on Facebook. And I did check; there is a StreamYard link. If you click on the See More, it should pop up there. Some people said they couldn't see it last week, and I couldn't either till I clicked on See More, and it dropped. It shows some more of the posts.
See more butts.
Is that Randall
I was
Angel?
just gonna say that you took it. Yep.
Okay.
That's him.
See More
Randall,
butts. Yeah.
Randall Angel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Randall, hi buddy. I haven't talked to him in a long time. How you
He is
doing,
an
Randall?
angel in disguise tonight.
Yes, he is.
Disguised disguised as a
One of the best guys in the hobby.
disguised as a Facebook user. So anyway,
Well,
if you don't,
Yeah, my
If-
camera just popped off for a minute.
okay, yeah, if you don't click on the StreamYard link, you show up as a Facebook user. I just think that's
bullshit.
just
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Don't use Facebook.
that
That's a-
kid's so cute.
he's a
Don't
cute
be a
kid.
user.
He is,
Cute
yeah.
kid. There's Johnny.
So if we have any new viewers tonight, especially local, I'm sorry for the confusion. It's
It's all part of the fun.
it's all part of the fun. That's right.
to take this abuse much longer.
That's right. Jason loves that video. He loves a little kid. So let me look at the list here. So what else we got to talk about? So we got a bunch of injuries, which that's quite a big hit for the WWE roster. It's a lot of their major talent hurt.
Yeah.
What was wrong with Roman? Didn't he hurt his arm?
I didn't even know what the injury
Or
was.
his back. His back. He hurt his back.
Roman was his back when Jay did the suicide dive and landed on
Okay.
him.
Yeah.
Remember he turned over? and he was laying
Okay.
on his back, Roman. Well,
Did he land on the
he wasn't
barrier?
ready for that spot,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so he
that'll do
wasn't
it.
braced. It just happened. Yeah,
Wow.
Okay. I got you.
I knew something was off because when he hit him, Roman just really, you can see him go back, and he went down for a little bit.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny, Gianni.
You'd be
Come
doing
on.
it if it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Don't be a
on.
fun sponge, Gianni.
Yeah. Chill out, G. Come
My
on.
wife calls me as a fun sponge. I'm a funny guy. Try to anyway.
How funny!
So-
Am I here to amuse you?
Yeah. So as far as complaining about the funny stuff, Gianni.
Cease and desist.
By the way, Gianni went to the gathering, and we're going to have him on the show.
did?
Yes, he did. It was a complete shock. I didn't know he's going. He just
Oh my
popped
God.
up.
He went to the gathering in Charlotte, North Carolina.
He did. Yeah.
Did he really? Did he really gather with people?
He gathered.
did.
Wow.
And he did something really cool for me. He called me, and I knew he would. But last year he called me a video
I
call.
knew he would.
Yeah, I knew he would. I knew he would. Oh, Lane is here. No,
Uh-oh.
it's Ben. It's Ben. Sorry.
Oh,
Ben. I knew Ben was coming, but I didn't know he was coming so soon. I was waiting for Lane to pop up.
CBB.
CBB, that's right. One of the best groups in Facebook.
He's the best
Champ-
other guy I know.
That's
If
right.
you don't know, now you know.
Yeah.
From the other group.
Championship Belt Brothers. Check them out. They got the seal of approval the other night. So,
Yeah, they
but anyways, speaking of seal of approval, Gianni last year he went to the gathering and he called me through a Facebook video call, and he was sitting there with JJ Dillon, and I got to show JJ I was in my bedroom cleaning belts or working on leather or something like that, and I showed him my belts. He was actually quite impressed with that. Well, this year, Gianni called me, and I was in the living room working on belts because there's some stuff here in my way I want to move. And he had Tommy Wildfire Rich with him. And so I got excited because he was my first very favorite wrestler in Georgia when I started watching wrestling in Georgia. And so I said, hold on, Tommy, I'm going to show you something. So I ran back here and got my dome globe off the cube and held it up there. He said, that's pretty cool. And I said, you were my favorite wrestler in Georgia when you held National Heavyweight Championships. Well, I got to go. Bye. So he left.
And last year he called me. First time Manny Fernandez was with him, and second time I loved it. He had Bill Apter with him. I love Bill Apter. He's great.
He's a nice guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was great.
Like these are no, it's the other guy.
The other guy.
Hello, Ethan.
What's up, Ethan?
Ethan gives his greetings. What was not the Hall of Fame about the gathering?
Well, sorry, Gianni.
Well,
Good
whatever.
evening, everybody. Jason.
Hi, Ben.
I did.
Well, that's been commenting. He's here on the screen.
Double the bed.
Because,
Yeah.
because you were talking, so I didn't want to interrupt
That's
you.
okay. Interrupt me
Hey, the
anytime.
more-
Jason
more
said
Ben
hello.
Walker,
I
the
would-
better.
I didn't want to forget him.
The more Ben, the better.
And I was telling that story. Tell you another one. I forgot what the other one was. Oh, Gianni, who had gone around and was meeting all these wrestlers, and he sent me a couple of videos of some wrestlers, or not wrestlers, but people that were of notable people in the in wrestling. Some were in the ring, some were not in the ring, and one of the ones he got that was not in the ring, and people know who this guy is. There's gifs, there's memes. This guy was at some kind of a wrestling convention, and he got very emotional. So anyway, he gave us an endorsement, and Gianni filmed this endorsement. So I want to show you his endorsement right now. Maybe you'll recognize who this guy is.
Hey, it's the Crying Wrestling Fan. Dave Wills is featured on memes on social media, YouTube, Tosh.0, and all over the internet. And let me tell you right now, I love the Stain the Glow podcast. Listen to every episode that drops because it's fantastic. It's wonderful. It's still me,
It's still real to him, damn it.
That was awesome, Gianni.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay,
man.
okay, yeah, it was the Hall of Fame where he was at.
It's an emotional moment.
That was awesome.
Way to
Way to go, Gianni.
So anyway, Ben, did you see the belt of the week? I won't show the video again, but I'm gonna show still a picture of it.
Just show me. Oh, okay.
I think you can
Beautiful.
like this one. It's not the dome globe, so I think you can learn to appreciate this one a
beautiful,
bit.
beautiful.
So there you
Beautiful
go.
belt.
Thank you very much. I got another set of plates just like that. I'm gonna sell those. Those were made by Mom and Dasser and delivered by me, of course, as I said.
I once
So-
sold Dave Miller one.
One of those?
Yeah.
One of these?
those.
Did you want one of these?
He want
Not
one of these.
Not one of these.
One
Yeah,
of
there you
these.
These nuts.
Remember our audience tonight.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Andy, what did I tell you?
Now that video was actually take 2 because when Johnny shot it the first time, he kept saying "spanning the world." So
Well, at least he's spanning.
yeah, he's spanning the bar apparently.
Yeah.
Spanning the wet bar.
That guy was
At
probably
least he
three-
didn't say,
3 shades
"You're
under the
watching
wind.
Spanning the globe."
Yeah,
Spanning the world.
yeah, but that was really cool. He did that. He
is
also
cool.
got us a Samoan guy. So maybe the
Roman?
bloodline.
Roman?
So we talked about WWE injuries. Another WWE news, and I think it was Richard brought this up right before the show. I wasn't aware of this, but there's rumors that Triple H is being removed from the board of directors by Endeavor.
By Endeavor.
Has anyone else heard this?
I have not, but that is.
I mean,
wow.
so they Endeavor said,
All right, let's
"Gotta
move.
have definitely Vince has to stay, but let's get rid of the guy that's doing the right thing for WWE. Let's just
Let
get
them-
rid of the."
Get rid of the guy that's getting the ratings.
And I thought Endeavor was going to be an intelligent move up. I guess I was wrong.
Who
You know?
knows? Who knows? Well, they're in the sports business, and this is a sports entertainment business. So maybe that has maybe it's just that mentality. I don't know. I haven't seen anything official. Where'd you see that, Richard?
So far it's on the sheets. It was on a good one, one of
Okay.
the reliable ones. So
Hmm.
you never know with
Let's hope they're
WWE. You know what I mean?
Well, if they don't remove him, or if they do remove him, maybe he could go and buy out the NWA from Dave or from Corrigan.
I mean, what's next? Nick Khan gets kicked off too.
No, they might
No.
clean house. McMahon didn't do him any favors. This didn't.
Well, I
do him
heard
any-
that the second quarter they're taking over, or
I mean,
the
they
third
paid $9
quarter.
billion. They're going to do whatever they want.
Well, I think he meant corporate. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. They are a corporation, but so is WWE, but completely different structure, I'm sure.
Hmm.
Now, keep in mind, Endeavor, don't they also own the power slapping where
UFC?
they slap people?
Yep, and UFC.
Yeah, I love to
Seen it in
watch
a while.
him get slapped.
That's all. That's all we need is WWE superstars,
I'm sorry,
superstars
slapping-
to do the slap matches.
The slapping thing is stupid. I'm sorry, it is.
It is,
dumb.
but it's mildly entertaining.
It's hilarious if you watch it though.
Well, certain people get well for that aspect, right?
It reminds me of that movie with the guy who puts the baby powder on his hand.
What's next? Folding chairs on docks?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Farming.
Oh man.
Okay. But I would like to see him take over NWA and from Billy
Yeah, 'cause-
Corgan and do something with it.
NWA, so
I
bad.
think Triple H and Stephanie alone could run a promotion.
I mean, I
mean,
mean,
NWA
he has the Dome Globe sitting in his office, so
Yeah, why not?
I mean, NWA is running their pay-per-views from like elementary school gyms. I mean, it's just they need help in the worst way.
Yeah,
that's
they do.
that's management big time.
Well, here's what I think the issue is with the NWA with Billy Corgan. I think he's got limited funds.
mhm.
And they were on a roll before COVID hit. They were starting to kind of come up in the ranks, and then COVID hit, and he shut down. And I think the
He
reason
shut
why
Everything
is
down.
because McMahon had the WWE development in Orlando. He had that facility down
training
there. Training facility. Yes, Corgan doesn't have that, and I don't think he has the funds to put anything like that together. So what other choice did he have but to shut it down? So
No, he's a
sorry, guys.
multi-millionaire. I mean,
Yeah.
he could have done. I think he could have tried doing something. He didn't. He just Nothing.
Well,
man.
that's his inexperience. He bought
Yeah.
a promotion because he's a fan.
Yeah.
Much like Tony Khan did. He had Daddy buy him a wrestling company because he's a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Michael,
Hey, Michael.
cousin
Thank
of
you,
mine.
Tony's
Right.
dad.
This
Remember
is
that
family
sign?
night. I got my daughter and my cousin commenting tonight. So
You remember that sign? Thank you, Tony's dad.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
Yeah.
hilarious.
it was. Man, I really want Lane to come on tonight. I want to talk about
I
WCCW.
message him again.
Yeah, tell him we're really needing him.
Maybe he's so hot now. We got to pay him to come on. He's so famous.
Maybe that's it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
only
what it
Lane.
is.
Only Lanes.
Don't forget us, Lane, if you're watching.
Yeah, don't forget us.
He's becoming so famous, so he's.
We've made a name for him, and I just forget where he came
Yeah.
from. So
Right.
We're
Felix.
tuna fish, to his caviar.
Mhm.
yeah. So tuna fish is caviar. That's a good one.
I messaged him.
Okay. But no, it'll be interesting to see if this is true. What happens if they'll remove him also from the creative part of it, or the back scenes or whatever. Just takes.
I wonder when his contract's up,
I don't know.
so he could explore other things. Say if it does and he's not happy, that he can just go start somewhere else.
I got one
Yeah.
for you guys. What would you guys do? Say, just for just for the fun factor. What if Triple H walks out in the middle of Dynamite, like a live Dynamite tape,
Kind of like Shane did on
just walking
WCW.
out? Yeah.
That's
What would you
rough.
guys do if that ever happened?
He's on the bat phone, Chuck Norris.
Turn off my PlayStation.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be so awesome, though.
Be
That's
a big,
what would happen.
big
That's what my
shocker.
wife would tell me when if Dallas Cowboys are win the Super Bowl, turn off the PlayStation, come to bed.
Because there's a picture of somebody did on one of the groups. It's Triple H and Tony Khan together, and they're touching each other's fingers like E.T. They're like,
oh, ouch! Yeah, that's great. I'll tell you about that in a little bit, guys. I just saw something in the chat somewhere. Okay. Anyway, I saw it was an SEC filing that mentioned Triple H being removed from the deal. That didn't come from anything official. I saw it in the chat. So somebody's apparently watching the show. That's great. Okay. Yeah, AEW could use some help also. When you have wrestling fans running a wrestling company, it's just not a good thing because they don't make the right decisions. They're not bookers.
I mean,
They
right
book like they want-
now, Collision is their best show.
I agree.
If I had to say all the shows, Collision is their best organized show.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
But yeah,
Rampage
that's
did
the thing because like in the days of the territories, you had like in the NWA. I think the NWA was the only company I can think of that ran the company by committee because you had all these territories, and these people own the territories are part of the board of directors. They would vote on the champion, the main champion,
Right.
and with the AWA, WWF, WWE, AEW, they're all done by one person. Make that
Now, this
decision.
wasn't true in the late 80s when Dusty was the head booker, was it?
Well, there's a difference between booking and making those decisions. But see, that's when Ted Turner bought out the WCW part of the NWA. So that was a Ted Turner thing. And he just left the booking to the actual wrestlers. Now, from what I understand, Dusty did a great job with the booking. And, yeah, he made the decisions. Whoever had the book was the one that made the decision who was a champion. But the NWA did it by committee.
Yeah.
And they did it based on what they thought was best for the company, not what they, I want my guy to win. Now, Jim Crockett always lobbied for Ric Flair to stay champion, but he had a little bit more power at the time. But, I don't know about that, but that'd be kind of cool. I would like to see Monday Night Wars.
Nah, I don't think it'll ever happen.
It won't, but it'd be cool to see if it could happen.
Yeah.
They were kind of their own mob. Yes, they were kind of there. There's some backdoor bookings, things like that. But yeah,
I'm not saying another promotion couldn't pop out of nowhere.
It could
and be a competition.
If it's run right, then yeah. But if you're making booking decisions based on who you like and who's doing you favors, or who you're not mad at, or whatever, it doesn't work that way.
Or who you going
want
out
what's best for the
after the
company.
show and drinking with?
You want to give the
partying.
championship to somebody you think can carry the company for a while. That's how you want to book it.
Yeah.
But that's just human nature. You want to kind of help your buddies out, people you like.
Since we are talking about AEW,
Absolutely, Carl. Absolutely.
What do you guys think of this not new, but the CM Punk thing with the world title with the X on it?
Well, like I said, I think I said it last week. I think this might be the beginning of the official brand split in AEW.
It could be. It could be. It could be opening that door. I could see that, Andy. I could definitely.
I mean, do you
agree
see
with
them
that.
creating a whole new belt?
Could
I think
be.
it would eventually lead to one. Yeah, I do.
I think they should have done that to begin with. I don't like spray painting belts. That's just so.
I hate that. Oh, I hate that.
That's just so Ronnie and Donnie.
That's whole '90s, right? That's so '90s.
Yeah, the NWO, they did it,
Yeah,
and it looks stupid, but it worked.
but
I
imagine how
hate it.
many people that are going to spray an X on their belts.
Yeah,
Hey,
and people are
hey,
doing that. People are doing that. I've seen people do that.
Right. Yeah, they'll get a new belt, but they're probably gonna try to charge you $900 for
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
it.
What's up, Michael?
Yeah, I guess it is better than Brasso.
Definitely better than Brasso.
All out, not all in. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
AD Terry's building quite the collection in the corner in his new digs.
Yeah.
Oh,
looks
and
good, coming
speaking
along
of
good.
all out, it's going to be on early, guys. On that
Really?
Sunday.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right, because we're in England.
Oh, okay.
So probably like 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I think it's 1 p.m. our time.
Nice.
And I'm
I'll
off
be
that.
I'll be at work, so I'll have to watch it.
Can
Okay.
somebody explain the FTW belt for Carl? I don't quite understand it myself. But
Lane just said he'll be there in a flash.
The FTW belt
you gonna flash this?
originated with Taz
You never know.
in ECW years and years ago. They were running an angle where Taz wasn't getting shots at the ECW World Heavyweight title.
Yeah.
But Shane Douglas was ducking him, so he came up with the FTW title. It was the unofficial World Heavyweight title that Taz created. There was two different versions of the belt.
Okay.
One was a ECW Winged Eagle plate with Taz's name at the top, and then the FTW.
Do I dare ask what the FTW stood for?
It's
pretty
vulgar.
That's
Pretty
what-
vulgar, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
F the world.
It's
Oh,
Fruits
okay.
of the
Okay.
World.
Fruits of the world. There you go.
Hold on, let me jump full screen there. Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Nice.
good.
Okay, that's version 1 right there. Yep, that is it. Very good, Richard. Looks beautiful.
Very
Yeah, I
timely.
like that, Richard.
I got 2 more to get.
Oh, Lane is here. Finally.
Oh.
Hey, Lane.
Here he is.
Wait a
Hey,
minute.
Lane.
Wait a minute. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Can we kiss your ring?
So anyway, I want to go back to the. He's got the ring.
Oh man, he is eating it up. Oh
he's
man,
he's feeling his
Oh.
oats tonight. And I'm glad
right,
he is.
Dang, he
What's going
ate
on,
his
guys?
Wheaties today. How's it going?
Okay.
What's
man?
up,
I
brother?
got something here that Lane can identify with. Okay, he's always so quiet, but here's something he can actually comment on. I'm gonna pull this video back up again. This is the belt of the week.
Okay.
Let me pull it back up. Where'd it go?
Let's see what we got here.
Okay, here it is. Once again, for those of you just joining us, this is the American Heavyweight Championship of World Class. You see the American flag stamped there next to the side plate. The side plates are unpainted. They only painted the banners and had the American flag at the top. Have that lace strap. Lane, what do you think of that leather cut there? That pretty close to accurate?
Looks great to me.
Yeah. And you got
I
WCWA's.
love-
They're stamped. Now, when I was at Lane's house a couple of years ago, I took the one I had then and let Lane hold that. I had a picture. I forgot. I was going to put it up there, and I forgot. Here's the backing, of course.
Look at that backing, Lane. Isn't Mark the man of the backing?
Man,
That's what they say.
best leather work. I'm
Yep.
full of part,
I
but
appreciate
yeah.
Sure.
I appreciate it. Now, Lane is a fan of World Class. He and I have that in common. We met each other in a World Class fan page, didn't we?
I believe we did.
So there it is. And I'm going to put up a still picture of it.
That was the first. That was the first. Well, when they decided to make a world title, they called this the world title before they made the belt.
Yeah,
If I'm
this was Rick Rude held the title at the time, and they called him the world champion. But he defended this belt for like 2 or 3 months,
Something like that.
and then the first night he defended the new belt, Chris Adams bidding for the title. So anyway, now it came with a logo plate, which I did not put on the strap. I'm gonna go full screen here because I want to show
I've
this.
never cared for logo plates myself.
No, because the originals didn't have that. But this is the belt that was on the video. I'm gonna try to knock my T over. There's a WCWA stamped in it. And a lot of people think it's WCCW. That was actually the name of the TV program. It was actually the World Class Wrestling Association. Now, here's the logo plate. Well, let me show you this first. I didn't want to put it on the belt, but it's going to go with the belt. But I did this. This is Gianni's. This is a WWF logo plate. I did some tooling around it, and I'm gonna lace around it, and I'll put WCWA up here like this, and then my leather logo here, and it'll be just like a belt. But here's the logo plate that came with the belt.
Now that one,
And
I don't.
it's gonna come with this logo plate. So I'm sorry, what were you saying, Lane?
I would say that belt, that logo plate I actually like, but I'm like you. If it didn't come in the original belt, you know. But
You like that logo plate?
I actually like that one, surprisingly.
Well, I'm glad to hear that because this belt's on its way to you.
Congratulations, Lane.
That's all you, brother.
Yeah,
buddy.
this is Lane's belt. He just didn't know it till just now.
See, all this time you're saying I'm quiet. You're gonna keep me speechless again. Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, seriously, I'm gonna send you this belt, but I can't send it to you till I finish that logo plate. It's gonna be a separate deal, but I'll finish it up and I'll send it to you. So
How's everybody been?
good.
Good man, living
buddy.
life.
Glad to have you back on, bud.
Now you know why I want you on the show.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Hanging in there, man. Just living life, working, and coming home to the family.
That's good. Ben, Andy,
Kebby.
Yeah, just one day
Hanging
at a
in there.
time. One day at a
Yes.
time.
what?
That's all we can do.
We are having over 100-degree weather down here.
Oh
You
yeah,
have
we
the
got
high
it here
humidity,
too.
don't you? You have the high humidity too, don't you?
Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
No chance of rain till who knows.
Staying indoors a lot, Lane.
Yes.
Keep it
The only
cool.
time I've gotten out now. It's Sundays for church. Otherwise, I'm in the house. I don't.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Same here in Florida, man. I go out, come home. If we got to go out to a store or something, we go early.
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all getting up? Are y'all getting bad weather down there?
We got the heat index is 115.
Okay.
Sky's red, isn't it?
'Cause I know-
Yeah.
What's causing that?
Just the excessive amount of heat and the humidity all together.
Thank you,
And
Gianni.
then we got El Nino out there.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
El Nino.
That's why it has been rain. It's been raining here nonstop for the last 3-4 months.
Well, we get rain. I can't complain. I enjoy it when it rains. It keeps it a little bit cooler, but
Mhm.
this summer's been brutal.
Yes.
It's been rainy pretty good here until the last month or two, and it's just kind of stopped. So,
Mercy.
but no, that's why I wanted you to come on the show. We can still talk about World Class if you want to, but
You know, I was telling Mark, the earliest memory I have was wrestling Star Wars. David and Kevin Von Erich wrestling Kabuki and the Magic Dragon.
the Magic Dragon, yes.
For the All Asian tag.
That's been a while back. Was it 1982 or 1981?
Yeah, David had just came back from his time in Florida, which, you know.
That's 1981. Okay, you started watching before I did then.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, you must have
I was
been a little tyke. I was 15 years old.
I was about 10.
Okay. Awesome.
I started watching Mid South, and then Georgia, of course, then world class. So yeah, I've been.
Just for people that don't know, Lane, where he lives right now, is what, a mile from where they used to shoot the studio version of Mid South Wrestling?
About a mile at what was Irish McNeil Boys Club.
Yep.
Did
you ever get to go to those matches?
I never got to go to the tapings. I went to a lot of the house shows.
Okay.
Down at the Municipal, and then later the first.
I won't touch that one.
Me neither. No.
All sorts of stuff there. I started watching Summer of '82.
Oh wow!
Right before the Freebirds came on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow!
Terry had just recovered from the knee injury that Kabuki allegedly gave him, and was training for the Ric Flair match at Christmas. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you an old match. It first started out at our local channel ABC affiliate, which is KTBS, and the earliest match I remember that I found it on YouTube. I thought I imagined it, but it was Ernie Ladd versus Paul Orndorff. Now Paul Orndorff. The thing it said, Mr. Wrestling number 2. Well, the match starts, and I'll post it. I'll find it and I'll post it and I'll tag y'all. Ernie goes straight for the mask. He pulls it off, and it's Paul Orndorff.
Oh, wow.
Who would have guessed that wasn't Mr. Wrestling number 2?
Exactly. Nobody, like, wait a minute. And all of a sudden, he starts going after him. The storyline was he had injured his brother, Terry Orndorff. He didn't stay in wrestling for very long. And he said I came so many thousand miles to come here, and he just. But I'll post it for you. I'll tag y'all because it's amazing.
I don't. I've got a couple of programs from back in the day, but I
wish I had my ticket stubs. Oh my goodness.
Me too. Oh, Tyler. No, contrary to popular belief, the hobby is alive and well. So.
Yes, it is.
Regardless of what two people try to convince you of. That's all I got to say about that.
I got a question for Ben. I was watching something the other night. Is it true Ultimo Dragon was only the first guy to hold a lot of championships from different organizations?
No. So the J Crown was a tournament. It was a super juniors tournament. And they decided to put all the titles on the line from these different companies and from different continents and all this. It was basically New Japan.
So he swept the tournament?
No, he did not win the tournament. The tournament was won by Great Sasuke.
Okay.
He won the tournament, and then Ultimo Dragon defeated him for the J Crown. And then I'm gonna cheat.
Because I remember my cousin Phil telling me this a while back when, and I totally forgot about it.
We're glad you're watching, Tyler. Appreciate
Great
that.
Sasuke won the tournament. He beat Ultimo Dragon in the finals. Ultimo Dragon beat him 3 months later. So the anniversary for the J Crown was just passed. It was August 5th, 1996.
Oh wow!
I think that's what that was. It was. It came up on the news feed.
Yeah,
and they were
and
saying
then
it.
Ultimo Dragon won it in October. Liger won it. El Samurai won it, and then Otani won it. And then that's when while Otani was holding it, WWF were a little ticked off because their championship showed up on WCW program. A lot of people didn't pay attention to it, but because that happened, that's how the J Crown was split or fractured. Because
Ben just got another invite.
WWF just
In the comments.
Oh, I missed it.
Okay.
invite for who? What I missed it. I'll look here in a second. But yeah, the J Crown was split up due to the World Wrestling Federation. They tried to say they were reviving the light heavyweight championship.
Mhm.
That coincidentally a Japanese wrestler won. Taka Michinoku.
Oh wow.
So, but the backstory is Vince was not happy because the WWF light or junior heavyweight title, which he lent to Japan, showed up on WCW program.
Wow. There you go, Ben.
Oh, that's the invite. Okay. I was downloading pictures. We were talking about you work class. I got some pictures I took from back today.
Have my people call your people.
Yeah, you
we
and
want-
Phil would talk
this.
so much about New Japan.
I'm my people.
Like I
I'm
said,
my
he's
people.
all over all that.
I'm my people. I
I've
know
got-
a little bit. I know a little bit. You know.
I'm uploading a couple pictures, guys. Bear with me. I got another treat for Lane.
Thank you for that update, man. It was in my mind. I said I gotta ask Ben when I see him or when I talk to him. That was one thing I was gonna ask.
And like I said, I'm a cheat sometimes and look.
Because
it up.
that picture is
Yeah,
famous.
fact check.
You know, the picture
I
with
wanna
him with
fact
all the
check.
belts.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys know. I think some of you guys know. I actually have the J Crown. I'm 2 belts left from the J Crown.
Nice.
So I'm putting that together.
O'Brien?
I don't know about that. That's a stretch.
Yeah.
I'm working on the J Crown now, and I'm 2 belts away. So probably sometime this year I'll complete them, and then I got an Ultimo Dragon mask, so I'm gonna put an Ultimo Dragon mask on. I might even shave my beard and then do the famous Ultimo Dragon pose.
Didn't Dustin try and create that at one time?
Tyler.
Was it
Stop.
Tyler? Yeah.
No, Tyler's comment.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's yeah.
Oh, I got it.
It was part of the conversation earlier.
We got 8 minutes left in the first hour, and I want to get these pictures in real quick because Lane's
do
here
it.
with us. I don't know how much
Let's
longer
do
you
it.
can stay, but you're welcome to stay as long as you want to. But
Oh, appreciate it.
we're talking about world class, and that American title came out about the same time as that Texas belt. And I got a picture I took. Now I took all these pictures of Gino Hernandez holding the Texas Heavyweight Championship.
I always remember that.
Yeah, I think that's the picture you saw where we started talking, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One of them. I've seen other people post this picture, but I took it. I still got the negatives from it.
Oh, wow.
And then this was the same night I got to meet Jim Cornette, and there he is. Sorry for the bad focus, but that's Jim Cornette in the ring. And I forgot to upload one other picture. And there I am meeting Jim Cornette. Look at that mullet.
Look at that.
Oh man.
Isn't that mullet sexy?
Business in the
man.
front, party in the back.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
You
girl,
look
I
like
was
that-
going to school with
you-
claimed to be
you-
dating him at the time. She's the one that introduced me to him. So and
You
she
look
Hey,
didn't
like
those arms were they 5mm?
yeah.
He looked like a third member of the Rock and Roll Express there.
My arms are 2mm brass. And then a different event, I got to see Michael Hayes, and that's Killer Khan.
Wow.
That's Killer Khan behind him. He was walking into the ring. They had just acquired Killer Khan.
Wow.
Let me get this other picture uploaded real quick. Hang on a second. Try to get this picture uploaded.
Kodak.
Yeah.
Right?
Kodak mullet.
No, it wasn't Kodak. It was that was a
Polaroid?
35mm single reflex camera.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And then later that evening, it was Michael Hayes taking on. That's Mike Von Erich, by the way, one of the
Oh,
Von
wow.
Erichs that tragically died from suicide.
Steel. Tyler.
Huh?
He wrote arms of steel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
You could probably
Let me-
just send him to Mark, Phil. Send him directly to Mark.
Yeah, send it to me. I'll
PM.
put him up if I get a chance. Okay, that was actually Altus Air Force Base. That's an Air Force hangar, airplane hangar.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, and a lot of wrestling companies use Air
Whatever they
Force
could.
or National Guard armories.
Armories, gymnasiums,
Hmm.
Yes.
auditoriums, and this
Mhm.
was an Air Force Base hangar. So,
Yep. Hmm.
And then just down the street and around the corner from me, they came to our high school gym, and I got some pictures, front row pictures of Kerry Von Erich.
Oh wow, Mark.
Wow.
I have action pictures, and I didn't upload them, but I do have. That's the best picture I ever took.
Gino was the first heel I ever cheered.
So he was actually pretty big.
Oh yeah, he was big, biggie boy.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he as big as the Ultimate Warrior back then?
I didn't see the Ultimate Warrior in person, but no, I think the Ultimate Warrior might have been a little bit bulkier, possibly. Now that match that night where I met Jim Cornette, I want to show you the ring they used. Look how small that ring is.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, no aprons around it.
Yeah.
That reminds me of going to the wrestling shows back in the late '80s, early '90s of USWA or Memphis, down in Memphis.
Yeah.
Or CWA, CWF, whatever the company name. They change names every 2 years down there.
I just realized. Let me pull this picture up because I think I see my sister in it. My late sister in that picture. I think. Let me pull this
That's
picture.
That's Tommy Rogers with Bobby Eaton, right?
The Fantastic, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me.
Yep.
I can't blow it up on here. I'm gonna leave it up, but I want to. No, that's not her. That's not her. I don't think. See the girl in the striped shirt behind Tommy's leg, the striped shirt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh huh.
I
your sister?
think that's my sister, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
I can't remember which side of the gym I'm on here, but I gave her my front row seat. And I sat up in the bleachers with my friends, and she got to go up front and get autographs. And I'm not positive that's her, but that's about where I would have been sitting.
Oh.
But anyway, that might be my late sister. I could be wrong. Anyway, that's some pictures I took from the mid to late '80s of World Class.
Mark, I just sent you something.
Okay.
That's
Herpes?
what Phil wanted to show you.
Okay. Yeah, that was one of the smaller travel rings that World Class used. The ones they used on TV were much bigger, but
That's crazy though, man. Just to see how they were back then.
Hmm.
I see. Okay.
Are those the rings? I think were they like 10 by 10,
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
something like that? Yeah, it wasn't very big. And I remember going to the shows down in Memphis when I would go down there in the summer, and those ropes almost looked like they were garden hoses with coils in them.
They were
They-
braided steel cables with garden hose around them.
Right? Yeah, yeah. I believe that because I remember going up to the ring and grabbing the ring rope, and it was real stiff.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I hate this. I used to think I'd hate to, hit those ropes like that, man. And
I
you
helped
always see
put the ring
wrestler with
together for the
bruises.
Hall of Fame a couple of years, and I got to see the ropes and bounced off them. They were braided cable inside some type of a plastic or rubber tube. And
Yeah, that's
when
what
you bounce,
Jim was telling us. Remember, he said he ran his fingers across the ropes.
Yeah.
And they had the braided cable.
yeah. But I bounced off those ropes, and it hurts. I don't know why they had to run the
Oh,
ropes.
they
Uh,
did.
Phil Reyes sent me a couple of pictures, and I'm going to put these up for him real quick, and then we'll start hour number 2 with his. Oh, that's his Japanese belt.
I
Oh,
was at his friend's place. He was at his friend's. I
Very
think it was his
nice,
friend's
very
bar.
nice. I
He's-
have all
he's
three
a-
of those.
He's a Japanese belt collector too. So.
Very nice.
Ichiban.
Beautiful. Ichiban.
And then here's another picture he took with Stan Hansen
Hansen.
and Larry Hansen. Blind as a
wow.
bat.
There we go.
Yeah, he said he.
Yeah. Did he see you throwing that up?
Yeah, I say he wrestled stiff because he was blind. He couldn't see it.
Yeah, he's blind as a bat.
That Larry
You
out
ever
there.
seen him? You ever seen him do interviews with them glasses he has?
Yes.
Man, he could probably melt the sun with those things.
Ain't he lucky he got to eat dinner with Stan Henson?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Nice.
Legend.
I'm sure he has some good stories. He wrestled with Bruiser Brody
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
and Terry Gordy, the Freebirds.
Wow.
The first matches I ever went to in person were in Lawton, Oklahoma, and Bruiser Brody was on the main event with Kamala.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Southern wrestling was better. And the reason
Yeah.
why is because you could identify with most of those guys. Most of those guys that wrestle, like Harley Race, Dusty Rhodes, Dick Murdoch and people like that look like people you see in a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dick Slater.
You could identify with them. You could identify. They could be your uncle.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to meet some of the current wrestlers, but I also would enjoy meeting the legends because the simple fact is you can pick their brain about back then and how it was, and how do they compare today's with back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just the stories they would tell.
Thank you, Phil, for sharing that with us.
Yeah,
too.
thank you for sharing those pictures. Appreciate it.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, man.
Trying to find something real quick.
And I believe he held the 10 pounds of gold that night too.
My uncle did that in Lawton.
Oh wow, that.
Let's see it. Trying to find another picture, one more picture, guys. So bear with me. Since Lane's here, I thought Lane would get a kick out of that because that was his era too.
Bill, you can also share that in the group as well if you want.
Yeah, share
that on the page.
Definitely.
Okay. Hold on, I'm sending this picture to myself so I can. Where am I at? So while we're waiting on this picture, let's go to hour number 2. In hour number 2, we're still spanning the globe. We're still here, despite what Facebook has to say. I don't know what happened. I posted that picture. I scheduled it to pop up at a certain time to announce the podcast, and I got a notification that something was wrong with the post, and but it was okay because it didn't violate their community standards. So I deleted it and put it back up. I got the same thing, and I had no idea that when you looked at it, it had the picture was hidden. The meme was hidden until somebody sent me a screenshot.
Hey, Lane, I know we haven't talked in a while, but have you seen the current injury list of WWE?
I think Roman. Is it Roman?
I've got a list. Hang on. I've got it. Let me get rid of this banner. So just a second. I got it right here.
One of the women's tag or something?
Here we go.
Roman, right? Oh, KO. Yeah, I do KO. Of course, Big E, Randy. I know that one. Sammy. I didn't know Sammy. Wow. I knew about Bailey.
I mean, the list goes on, man.
Yeah, it just goes on and on.
Bray Wyatt, Shane. That's right. Archer. Man, it looks like Robert Roode ain't coming back. I mean,
No, he's backstage. He's a producer backstage.
Yeah.
He's a producer. He's a producer.
Lane, what does that bottom one say? I can't read it.
The belt.
I had no idea.
Sorry. Oh dear. Oh, some people are just foolish.
Yeah, I heard they're velvet, Tyler.
They're velvet.
They're velvet.
What is this, velvet?
Yeah.
It's crushed velvet.
Who was the champion, Phil, when you held that? Was it Flair?
Oh, for the first time, Dusty.
No, I'm talking Phil.
I believe it was a replica at the restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had multiple belts there. Okay. So he actually got to hold it, and he cut a promo too. It was awesome.
80s babies made the injury list. Gotta find it. Let's see his comment. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Okay, I get this picture uploaded. Just a second. Oops, I didn't download it. Okay, sorry. I'm downloading this picture. I'm still gonna giggle at this.
Apparently, it's still real to him, Andy.
It's still real to him, yeah.
Andy. Andrew.
Okay, I'm on this. I'm on the back.
What? I didn't do anything.
Andy.
Okay.
Whoa.
As I said during the Belt of the Week segment, this belt is now in under the ownership of one Lane Crooks. And so I wanted to show off. I went to his house a couple of years ago. It'll be 3 years ago. This upcoming November.
Yeah.
This upcoming November. And I took some of my belts with me, especially the world class belts. And I gave him that Dome Globe while I was there, which was kind of funny because he wasn't expecting it. And but I took some pictures of him holding some of these belts, and it happened to be one of these was this one.
Yes, it was. Wow.
And so I know world class holds a special place in your heart, so I had to make sure you had that in your collection because I had a spare one. And
Oh, thank you. Yes,
you're very welcome. You're very welcome. But I can't. It won't be shipped immediately because I got to finish this side plate or this logo plate on this piece of leather and lace. I'm gonna try to get it done this next week, and I'll ship that out to you. I still have your address. I know where you live.
Hey, Mark, I don't have carpet anymore.
You don't have carpet?
It's tile now.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, man!
Don't drop
You
the
see,
belt.
that's what it is. You're not coming on the show. You're going elsewhere and making money. That's
Yeah.
why.
Exactly.
That's it. Hey,
Exactly.
Just don't forget us. That's all we're saying. When you become famous, you know.
He done put a raceway in there now. He was tearing up through there now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Harley
really
Race
good
on-
to
on
see
there.
you. Really good to see you, Lane, man. I appreciate you
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
on, man.
Good to see you, Lane.
I've missed it.
Well, we missed you. You've been very very much missed. So,
You're not obligated to come
Yeah.
on long. You come on as long as you like.
but I
Well,
You
wanted
know,
It's good to see you. It's
not
good
just
to
for that
see
reason.
you.
So,
Mhm.
Glad to
Definitely.
see you doing good.
Yeah.
we all come together, and you're a missing puzzle, man.
And Ben, yeah, I'm doing great. A while back I had a follow,
Scott?
just a regular checkup, and I'm doing good. So
Fantastic.
Good, man. Good.
hey, you're on the new equipment tonight, aren't you?
What's going on, Scott?
well, not quite, but I got it set up where I can watch it, so it looks a lot better than what it was. That's for sure.
Yeah, you're steady and it looks a lot
Yes.
better.
And
We hear you very well.
okay, good. I was wondering how, because used to, man, I could, I would, the voice would fade out, I'd be like,
Well, you had your earbuds in before, and you don't have them on tonight, do you?
I don't have it on that. That might be why.
Okay, so you used to you have those in, and every time you move around, we could hear it. So you sound a lot better tonight. So
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put them in anymore because I fucking,
That's great, man.
no, you
Yeah, no,
sound
man,
great.
it's
So
good.
next time you
It's
come on,
good.
do what you're doing tonight. So
No matter what, though, it's just great having you back, Lane. We missed
it
you.
is.
Yeah, man.
It is.
We missed you
It
a
is.
lot, man.
Next time you come on, have that belt with you.
oh,
There you
bet.
go. Over the shoulder, Lane.
Oh yeah, oh, sorry.
Over your shoulder. That's right. That's
No,
right.
you're gonna have to defend it, Lane. I want that
Oh,
belt.
wow.
I want it.
Have to defend
I
that
want
belt,
it. We're
Lane.
gonna get in the ring 1-on-1.
But on what?
Oh, while you're here, Lane, hang on. One more thing.
Okay. Oh, I got mine. Hold on.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I'm reliving them right now. I'm gonna
I
sell
like
it.
that one. That is gorgeous.
Yeah,
Thank you.
beautiful work.
Love
Great
that
work.
belt. Love that.
Yeah.
One of the best tag belts there ever was.
Thank you. That was the belt of the week last week.
For good reason.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is a classic right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. Oh, he's going to get his tag.
Yeah.
All right, let me put you on full screen.
Oh, hey.
Not you. Not you. I went to click on him and you
Everybody.
popped in the way.
I changed.
Whoa!
There it is.
The other half of the tag team champions.
That's
That's
it.
it.
yeah.
Looking great, Lane.
Thank you.
That belt is courtesy of one Mr. Ken Harper.
Nice.
Nice.
Now, Ken
Another
has
one
been
of
there to
the
see you
great
as
guys
well,
in the
hasn't he?
hobby.
Do what?
Ken's one of the nicest guys in the hobby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Great guy.
Ken's a great guy.
I've been trying to get him to come on the show, but he's just busy. So
Yeah, it's been a while a long time since we
I
brought had
can't
Ken on.
believe
Yeah.
how heavy these belts are.
they are heavy. Yes, they are. They can
Mm-hmm.
be. Wait till you get the if you ever get the IWGP V4, you think it's how heavy now,
Uh,
Oh goodness. Yeah,
or,
over
or
20
the
pounds.
AWA inmate.
Hey,
Definitely a bottom shelf belt.
At least it's not the ginormous North American Mid-South title.
Oh gosh, yes, I don't have one of those, but I'm sure they're
Imagine if Lane held the inmate.
No, I didn't
No.
have my inmate yet when I went to see him.
That's a beast.
Which inmate do you? Oh, so you have the old, the original inmate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's heavy. The inmate
Oh,
is just about as heavy as the IWGP.
Oh, okay.
That right there.
There you go.
Oh,
Look at that
How
monster.
how
Look at that
much
monster.
weight,
Yeah,
man?
man.
You know, I used to hate that belt, but now see it. That's
Oh,
just a
kinda
beautiful
grew-
version of it.
Kind of grew on you after a while, didn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of like a
Oh,
Like
that's
a
a nice
mold.
belt.
How much?
Yeah, man. That thing is.
That's a nice belt.
That thing's like picking up a toddler right there, man.
now. Does that have the conchos on the snaps?
No, because the guy that I got this off of a trade, but already been talking to Dustin, so
Yeah, Dustin
I
knows.
already know
knows
to
how
go
do that.
to yeah, he knows the whole formula to do that. So I'll eventually get that.
I keep wanting to get one for my collection, but I just don't have the room or the money right now. So
Yeah. That
Hey,
thing
Phil likes
that
it.
thing's a beast, man.
yeah, Phil likes
It's like,
it.
yeah. Thanks, Phil. Thanks.
How much is it? How much does it weigh, Ben?
I probably would estimate that thing at about 15 to 20. I've never weighed it, but
Gotcha.
I can weight it. But yeah, that thing it's
I'd have to say 15 and 20.
yeah, it's a monster. It's a monster. It's a beautiful belt. I didn't think I would ever get one, but you know, the chance came up and I got one.
You know, when it first came out, I didn't like it. But now I really, appreciate it. But at the time, I was like,
Yeah.
especially seeing
We
Brad
can talk,
Armstrong.
Carmine. We can talk. I just need a place to display it. We'll talk. We're at the top of the second hour, so I have to remind everybody about our sponsors. Of course, we have Mark the Championship Belt Leathering, and I promised I would play the commercial this time for what was it, Platinum? Your Platinum or Kebby. So the other sponsor is Unique Championship Belts. When I see those belts, I just have one thing to say.
Somebody take the damn money.
Love it. Love it.
I do too. I love that one.
One of my favorites.
There you go, Platinum. That's for you. So glad you like it. I don't know if North's still watching or not. He said he was by himself. I think he's at work or something like that. But we're always glad to have North from Malaysia watching. We are truly spanning the globe since we see, and every once in a while we have Piers Austin watch from Australia.
Yeah.
So,
Sure do.
Yep. Piers usually pops in about this time. He'll be in a second.
and if you're watching from the great state of Oklahoma, preferably Hobart, Oklahoma, you saw my post. Welcome. If you have any locals watching, I posted the issue I had with Facebook on my personal page, so some people might have gone to YouTube and they saw the post and started to watch. So we do appreciate that. Another thing has come up. There's been rumors that Charlotte Flair and Andrade have possibly broken up.
Yeah.
They've stopped following each other on social media, and Charlotte removed, I guess, the little icon of her diamond ring from her Instagram, and Ric Flair has unfollowed Andrade. So I don't know if that's a kayfabe thing or if it's for real or what's going on.
We're gonna find out. Time will tell.
Yeah, that'll play out.
I
I
mean,
mean, they're not in the same promotion, so
Right.
who knows what will show up.
You never know what happened. Andrade might have been getting into the bad situation of not being there with her because
Yeah.
they were on the same show when he were in the WWE, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Now I will say this: this is her second marriage, and she was married to the guy that's married to Camille now, and I can't remember his name.
Bram, whatever
What's
his name was.
It's Tom Latimer, isn't it?
Thomas
No.
Latimer.
Yeah, Thomas
Yeah.
Latimer. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Now they divorced, and there were some issues with physical altercations going on.
Yeah.
And yeah, Thomas Latimer, thank you. So I'm kind of wondering if the common denominator might be Charlotte.
Never know, man. You never know.
You think she tried to do the helicopter and you didn't like it?
I hope she didn't do the helicopter. That kind of dashes any hopes I ever had. So, no, you can't borrow mine. I'm sorry, Johnny. So that's it. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. If it does play out, and maybe it'll pop up on TMZ sometime.
It could be just rumors right now. Because right now it's just rumors.
Right.
There's nothing official.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I also heard what's his
Oh,
name?
twice. We got it out. Okay.
Mr. Jordan Grace Jonathan Gresham is injured also.
Oh, wow.
Okay. A lot of injuries out there, and I can't help but wonder because
How did
there's
he
an
get
awful
injured?
lot of high risk maneuvers going on in the ring. There's a lot of gymnastics going on.
I think it was either training or something in a non-televised show.
What did he do? Hit his head on the limbo stick? Well, I mean,
No, it was the bottom rope. He didn't duck.
he shouldn't have to duck under the bottom row. He can just walk right up under it.
He can limbo under a rug.
Right.
I got to give the guy credit, though. I love that mask.
Oh, that it's kind of like a predator mask. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of looks like the dude from the pirate movie, the Pirates of the Caribbean, when he comes out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. As I said, I'm releathering another world class tag right now. It's ready for dye, so I'll be doing that this weekend, I guess. And I'm also doing that's a unique Spirit or unique championship bill set of plates I'm doing on that, and those will be up for sale. And then I'm also doing a dome globe by Dream Championship belts. The main plate is a little odd size. It's a little more tall than it should be, but it's just going to be done here in hopefully the next couple of weeks. And then I'm going to dive into some other belts I got boxes for. I got one coming from a customer, so I'm going to be busy for a while doing leather.
Making up for
Just
that
noticed.
time you took, all that vacation time you took for your shoulder.
That's it.
Yeah. I had
There
no
you
issues with
go.
the shoulder as far as leather's concerned. I'm still having a
That's-
few issues. I can't reach over here. It hurts right here. Where I scratch it.
And that's great that you are one of the few guys that can do leather work, and we all can come to and trust that you're gonna do the right thing, the proper thing, and take care of our needs. We appreciate that, Mark.
I
Thank you.
appreciate that. I had some confidence issues coming out of the shoulder surgery. I did a belt for Carmine. I did a belt for Kevin Davenport and a couple other belts, and I just didn't have the confidence that these were going to be. But they were very happy with them. So
From talking to you, you're your most hardest critic, and
yeah,
that's great
I know.
because
I know.
well, that's great because you're gonna make sure everything is properly done, and
Well, I actually started over on both those belts. So
Well, you know what they say, you're your own worst critic.
right,
Yeah.
and you should be, you should be because you set a standard for yourself, and to follow and make sure everybody is happy.
yeah.
Well, he's a perfectionist, even with his stuff.
Right,
And he's hard at work in the chat again.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, you.
I just noticed Lane's got Sweet Charlotte over his shoulder.
Oh, let's put that up there. Put that bad boy up there.
I certainly do.
Now, that's the very first belt in your collection.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
see the leather cut on that main plate on the top. How it follows the contour of the main plate.
Hmm.
That's what I'm doing with the 10 pounds of gold I'm doing right now for Dream Championship belts.
Oh, sweet.
That's great, Lane.
And that's
That's
Carl
fantastic.
Smith is the one that's going to get that belt. So
Oh, you're going to love it, man. You are going to love that.
yeah. Now these are 2mm plates I'm working on, and I told him about it. So he wanted red lacing, but I tell you what, I went to Tandy Live this weekend, and the lacing I use is really easy to work with. It's cheaper, but it's easier to work with. The other stuff is real thick and it's very, very expensive. He wanted red, and I couldn't find red in the thinner stuff. The stuff they had, it was expensive, but I couldn't get it through the the notches that I punched in the belt, so it wasn't going to work. So I had to stay with it. He said black was fine, but the kind of lace I use only comes in black and a couple of shades of brown. I think it would look cool with the red lace, but it just wasn't going to work, unfortunately.
I've seen one version of the inmate belt with brown leather, and I've seen it with black leather.
Yeah. But it's a
I
timeless.
like both of them. Yeah, I like both versions.
It's timeless and classic. So.
Yes.
But I couldn't on this one that I'm working on for Carl. I tried to do the curve over the top of the main plate, but because it's taller, it's not proportionate to what like the one Lane's got. I couldn't do the curve and make it look good, so I had to follow the contour. Which there was a version of that Harley Race held that followed that contour. So he's getting a historically accurate belt. So
cool.
So, I should get that.
Yeah, Carl, you'll love that belt when you get it.
Yeah.
And for 2mm plates, the etching is really nice and deep. It really looks good. I did not realize, and I looked at those plates several times before Carl said he wanted the belt, and I realized they were 2mm plates. But you couldn't tell by looking at the etching. It's beautiful. And I'll tell you something else, Carl. I forgot to tell you, there is no Australia plate. It's got the British flag plate.
Cool.
The UK. Okay.
So it's the current version, like the oldest version.
Yeah, I got that one.
So
no,
I got that one. It's not tooled, but I've got it cut out. I got all the holes punched for the plates. All I have to do is punch the notches for the lacing, and it'll be ready for dye.
Speaking of Aldis, I heard it looks like he's coming to WWE.
Yes, but it's a backstage role.
He's a producer.
Oh, producer. Cool.
He's not gonna be a talent. Yeah. That's for now. You know how things change.
Oh, I
Till he gets called out.
Awesome, Carl. It's a beautiful build. I think you'll like it.
You're gonna love it, Carl.
And I'm gonna put another picture up here. Gianni sent me a picture from the gathering. He's gonna come on the show with Nick Carnivale as soon as Nick gets back from his honeymoon in Hawaii, and they're gonna talk about their time at the gathering. Let me get this picture uploaded real quick.
That's gonna be a good show to watch, as always.
Yeah, sounds like it was a good time.
Folks.
Sounds like it was a good time.
Tune in, folks.
I also got to talk to Larry Zabisco in a video chat with Gianni.
Oh, wow.
I was in here and I was showing him my collection. He saw that AWA inmate, which that's not the version he held. He said, "Hey, that's the AWA." So Larry Zabisco saw my inmate. But this is Gianni with the Four Horsemen, and Nick. Nick is over there on the other side of Barry Windham. It's nice to see Barry Windham is doing well after.
I was very concerned about him.
Yeah,
and
there's
there's
Arn Anderson, Barry Windham, and Tully Blanchard there with Nick Carnivale and Gianni.
And there's Barry, my all-time favorite.
I heard he had the heart attack. I heard it's serious, but I hadn't heard anything else until I heard he's going to be at the gathering. But obviously, he's recovered very nicely, so that's good to see.
Man,
yeah, they showed videos of him at the gathering, and he looked like he was in pretty good health.
Thank you, Platinum.
It looks like a lot of
best wishes on
his dad
your
right there.
spine consultation. Keep you in our prayers.
Yeah,
definitely, man.
Well, guys, thank y'all for coming. I will be back next week, but I'm going to get off here for a while.
Okay, well,
all right,
glad
man.
You could join us.
Good to see you, man. Good to
I'll
see
keep in touch with you about the belt. It'll be on its way, hopefully, in a week or so.
Okay. Mark, Ben, and Richard,
Take care, Lane. Take care, buddy.
Take care, man. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Have
a good night.
Nice to see you. Take care.
Be well, man. Stay blessed.
I think he was surprised.
Lane Crooks, ladies and gentlemen.
Lane Crooks, Cadillac Lane. Yeah, Scott's praying for Platinum as well. I didn't know Platinum was having issues, but
yeah,
I have lower back issues, so I know how that feels. But so hopefully it turns out for the best. You have minimal issues after whatever you have done.
Yeah.
So we appreciate each and every viewer. We care about you guys, and so if anything's going on that you need prayers for, be sure to let us know. We'd be happy to do that for you. I know a lot of people prayed for me during my surgery and my recovery. Also, when my father passed away earlier this year. That happened a couple days before my surgery, so I got kind of double whammy. But now I got elbow issues.
You don't have the Sami Zayn elbow, do you?
Man, that looked gnarly, man. That looked.
John Cena had the same thing a couple of years ago. Remember?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
No, you know who? Remember when Eddie Guerrero did that frog splash?
Uh huh.
and dislocated his arm like that, and his elbow was popping out like that. I was like, ooh.
Looked like he had two elbows.
Mine is a bone spur right here. And
Oh,
before
wow.
I had the surgery on my shoulder, he gave me a cortisone shot, and it was fine. It was fine after that. And then I don't know, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was cutting some wire, some really thick wire to work on some fencing, and I was putting so much pressure on, I guess, a tendon over here, and it started hurting again. So So anyway, I've had no. I'm not dealing with that anymore. It's just, the hobby is what you believe it is. Some
Yes,
people
it
think it's dead. Some people think it isn't, and it is what you want it to be. I know that there's still a lot of collecting going on, a lot of buying and selling going on. It has slowed down because of the economy, and the. No, that's cool. It's funny. Yeah, it looks like Sam's gonna be up for a little while. But yeah, the hobby is, in my opinion, alive and well. I think that most everybody in the hobby did not get the memo, and Gianni hasn't asked for a prayer card, so I'm pretty sure the hobby's not dead.
Seems to be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't talk much about the gathering. He hasn't. So
Right. None. We haven't heard about it for like the last year.
Yeah.
It's okay, because that's gonna be me next year.
I would love to go.
plan.
It's just my issue is it's a lot of money.
Mhm.
I'm a family guy. I got kids at home, or a kid at home, and I've got. It's hard to get the time off to go after already taking a week's vacation.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm not promising anything, but I'm gonna try and see if I can go because my sister lives up there.
Yeah.
I may set up a GoFundMe to go.
There you go. Just don't
If you
be
want to
buying
donate,
belts.
let me know.
Just don't be buying belts while you get that going.
Yeah. You went there. I can't believe you went there. But yeah, I would love to go. It's just a matter of coming up with the money and the time off.
Well, I was thinking about going to the corner where I live and just standing on the street holding the sign.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to, Gianni. Just we'll see. Once you pay for airline tickets, you pay for the event, you pay for the hotel. It adds up pretty quick, and then you get there and they charge extra for some things that they throw in at the last minute. So
Oh
it
my
adds up
God.
pretty quick.
U.S. U.S.
Yeah.
What'd I do?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, GoFundMe would be nice, but we'll see. Because I'm giving up lawn mowing after this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the extra money won't be what it used to be. So
Are you gonna hang the mower over your house
no,
in remembrance?
not putting it in one of the cubes here. Maybe a wheel, but use a ride mower. But no, it looked like a good time. A lot of legends were there. A lot of the people in the belt hobby, because apparently they had nothing else to do in the belt hobby, went. And the crying guy isn't actually I guess he's a celebrity now because of that video. And what was that from?
Mhm.
Was that from like a WrestleCon or something like that? And they had a question and answer session. And he was
Yeah.
having
Something like he was
Something
sitting at
like
the
that.
stands, and there were some NWA wrestlers, I believe, there.
Yeah, and they were
it was-
asking the
no.
fans
It was
questions.
It was the Midnight Express.
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
the Midnight Express.
okay.
And then because at the end, Condrey was like, "Calm down, man." It's like he said it in
Oh.
the tone like it's not that serious kind of tone.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you watch the original video, it was I think it was a Q&A with Cornette, Eaton, and Condrey.
Okay.
That's how I remember that video. That video is probably about 10 to 15 years old now.
Now, was it-
2006.
Was it captured by one of the fans, or was it captured from the
It
the
looks
event
like an amateur
itself?
video. It It looks like an amateur video.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it looks like somebody. Yeah, and they captured it, and it went viral. For
Yeah.
I mean, it's still kind of viral to this day.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I have no problem with that. But
Blue is his favorite color.
Andy.
Oh, Andy.
If I could come up with a catchphrase and go to some kind of fan fest, maybe I could get on a T-shirt or a meme or a GIF or something like that. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Hey, we can make it happen.
Yeah. I forgot to mention at the top of the second hour, I mentioned the sponsors, but if you're watching us on Facebook and you don't want to click on the StreamYard link to show your name on the screen, you can go to YouTube and go to the Wild World of Belts YouTube channel and watch us there. And you comment your heart's delight. You don't have to click anything extra. Or if you're watching us on YouTube, that's made possible. I'm stuttering. I'm sorry, guys. I got three things going at one time. If you're watching us on YouTube, that portion of the show is made possible by a partnership with a StreamYard subscription with the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast. They're on Spotify, they're on Apple Podcasts, and on Linktree, and most places where you get your podcasts. That's Jake Keel and Landon Bumgardner. They do a wonderful job in Oklahoma City. They have a video portion of their podcast, which is a Patreon thing. You have to pay for a Patreon subscription to get that and get some extra content. But they do a wonderful job. We've had Jake on the show before. I'd like to get Landon on here. Unfortunately, he's a member of a church band, and they have rehearsals on Thursday nights, so he's not able to come on. We're gonna try.
Come on, Mark.
Yeah.
What's up, Kev?
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin.
Mondays of the internet. Yep. So anyway, YouTube. Thank you for the partnership and the Brothers Kayfabe.
Thank you, guys.
They did not own belts until Landon. I got an ECW Taz belt, an actual Figs, and I got Jake a 10 pounds of gold from Dream Championship belts. And he was very happy, very appreciative of that. So
nice.
Love you too, Kev. Hope you're doing well.
Definitely.
Hey,
Kevin. We got 28 minutes. Should I go into the 2000 decade of the NWA?
Let's
Why
do
not?
it.
Why not?
Shall we? Okay,
Yeah.
let me share my screen here. Okay. Oh, he's getting a C4 belt.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's
Nice.
I'd love to have one of those, but I can't afford it. might as well save it for the gathering. So, okay, let me share my screen. As soon as I find it, share screen. I got to find the right. Here it is. Okay. Let me know when you see it.
Yep.
Is it showing? Is it there?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. All right. So this is the decade of 2000s, 2000 through 2010, or 2009. I'm sorry. So at the champions at the beginning of the decade, we had the world heavyweight, and it's not Ric Flair. It's Naoya Ogawa.
Ogawa.
World junior heavyweight champion was Vince Kaplik. World light heavyweight champion was the Black Warrior. Middleweight is the Great Sasuke. Welterweight is Judo Suwa. And the world tag team champions were Team Extreme, which is Kit Carson and Chris Germany. Your North American heavyweight was Mike Rapada. North American tag team was the New South, made up of Ashley Hudson and Corey Williams. National U.S. heavyweight is Doug Gilbert. Canadian heavyweight was Crusher Carlson. Canadian junior heavyweight Tony Kazina. And your Canadian tag teams champions were Michelle Starr and Crusher Carlson. Why do we have men with women's names? Ashley and Michelle. Okay, we'll start with the year 2000, October 14th through the 15th in Nashville, Tennessee. The 52nd anniversary show is held. Strawberry Fields defeats Leilani Kai for the World Women's title, which has been vacant since 1996. That's 4 years. Wow. Mike Rapada defeats Chris Harris to retain the World Heavyweight title. Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Rapada.
More than
Mike
half.
Rapada is from Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Really?
Yep.
Nice. 2001, April 24th, Fort Worth, Texas, Johnny Valentine passes away. I thought he passed away more recently than that. I don't know. Okay. July 30th in Woodburn, New Jersey, Dennis Corluzzo, former New Jersey promoter, passes away. Now, he was mentioned prominently in the 1990s.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of the guy either, but he passed away in 2000.
He was the one that was part of the WWF invasion, right?
I think so. Yes.
I believe so. Okay.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody in the chat?
Okay. And I can't see comments, guys. So if you're commenting, I don't see the screen. I can't put them up. So I'll catch up here in a little bit. October 12th through 13th in St. Petersburg, Florida, or in 2001. I'm sorry. The annual meeting and 53rd anniversary show are held. Howard Brody, not Bruiser, but Howard Brody from Tampa, Florida, resigns as the president and is replaced by Jim Miller from Keysport, Pennsylvania. And AJ Styles wrestles Christopher Daniels for the first time. And then World Heavyweight Champion Steve Corino faces Shinya Hashimoto. I hope I'm not tearing up these Japanese names. And then December 15th to close out that year, Shinya Hashimoto defeats Steve Corino and Gary Steele in a round-robin match to win the held-up World Heavyweight title. So one of many times the title's been held up during that decade. 2002, this show's going to the dogs. 2002, April 28th, Orlando, Florida, Luthez passes away, former world champion, 6-time world champion, by the way. And sometime in May, NWA Total Nonstop Action Wrestling is founded. That's Jarrett. I think Jarrett bought that.
Mm-hmm.
August 1st, Eugene, Oregon. Don Owen, local member from 1951 through 09 and 1992 and 07, passes away. He had the Oregon territory for quite a while. 8/7 or August 7th, Nashville, Tennessee. Ron the Truth Killings, or R-Truth, as some of you younger guys know him as, defeats Ken Shamrock to become the first African American to be officially recognized as the World Heavyweight Champion by the NWA. So good for him. That's one of what two reigns he had.
Yes.
He had the title twice. So awesome! He finally broke that barrier. October 25th through 26th, Corpus Christi, Texas. The annual meeting and 54th anniversary show are held. Richard Arpin from West Virginia replaces Jim Miller as president, and Ron Killings defeats Hot Stuff Hernandez to retain the World Heavyweight title. October 31st, J Sports Entertainment, the parent company of NWA, Total Nonstop Action, was renamed TNA Entertainment after Panda Energy International acquires the controlling interest in the promotion. 2003, October 10th through 11th, Parkersburg, West Virginia. The annual meeting and 55th anniversary show are held. I wonder if Eddie was at the West Virginia. Sorry. Bill Behrens of Georgia replaces Richard Arpin as the president, and neither World Heavyweight title nor World Tag Team title, both now controlled by TNA, are defended. Okay. November 24th in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Dick Hutton, former World Heavyweight Champion, passes away with a lot of deaths in this decade.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sure is.
2004, NWA introduces the sub-member system such that each full member can have affiliate and associate members who have no voting power in the organization within the assigned territory. I guess they're subletting, I don't know. October 15th through 17th in Winnipeg, Manitoba, the annual meeting and 56th anniversary show are held. I missed the 55th, I guess. Local member Ernie Todd replaces Bill Behrens as the president. Jason Rumble defeats the champion Jarrell Clark and Vance Desmond in a three-way match to win the World Junior Heavyweight title. Once again, neither World Heavyweight title nor World Tag Team title are defended, though TNA sends Petey Williams, who defeats Kenny Omega to retain the TNA X Division title. So Kenny Omega was active in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Years, that's not too bad. 2005, July, Ernie Todd resigns as president of NWA and leaves the NWA in the following month. Who just came back? Somebody come back?
I went out and came back in for some reason.
Okay.
My internet must have dropped.
Okay, because I couldn't see you or let you back in. Okay. Uh-oh, what happened? Did I lose my screen? Oh, no, okay. I'm in the wrong tab. Okay, I'm in the wrong tab. Hang on. Here it is. Okay, I had lost my tab. I had too many tabs open. Ernie Todd resigns as the president and leaves the NWA in the following month. Okay. October 7th through 8th in Nashville, Tennessee, the annual meeting and 57th anniversary show are held. All the promoters from the NWA come to these annual meetings. They vote on different things. The Board of Executives retires the position of the president, and Robert K. Trobick the legal counsel for the NWA, is assigned as the executive director. Fergal Devitt, Finn Balor, defeats Drew Onyx to win the British Commonwealth Heavyweight title. I guess that's the video of the show. The Naturals, Andy Douglas and Chase Stevens, defeat Eric Young and Cassidy Riley for the vacant held-up World Tag Team title. Christy Ritchie defeats the champion Lexi Fife and Tasha Simone in a three-way match to win the World Women's title. And the World Heavyweight title is not defended. That's 3 or 4 years in a row. 2006, nothing. No anniversary show. I don't even know they had a meeting. 2007, we're going to breeze right through this. May 13th of 2007, the working agreement between the NWA and TNA ends, and the NWA strips Christian Cage and Team 3D of the World Heavyweight and Tag Team titles, respectively, just a few hours prior to TNA's pay-per-view event Sacrifice in Orlando, Florida. Kurt Angle defeats Cage and Sting in a three-way match to win the World Heavyweight title without the NWA recognition. So a little turmoil going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody remember or know why the NWA severed their relationship with TNA?
Because they were not sending the champions to the shows to defend the titles.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, we just saw it a couple times in there, but that was one of the main reasons they gave, is because they could never book the NWA Heavyweight or World Tag Team Championship.
No, Johnny, I wasn't talking about Johnny Valley. I was talking about Johnny Valentine. I'll go back to this. Okay. June 2nd, Reclaiming the Glory, the 16-man tournament for the vacant World Heavyweight title kicks off. The first round matches take place in 3 different locations, kind of like the NCAA tournament, I guess. They have the regionals. July 8th in McAllen, Texas, Joey Ryan and Carl Anderson defeat Psychedelico Jr. or Psychedelico Jr. and Incognito, and then Billy Kidman and Sean Waltman to win the World Tag Team title, which has been vacant since the termination of the working agreement with the NWA and TNA.
Wow.
Yeah. On August 18th, in North Vancouver, British Columbia, Bryan Danielson defeats Adam Pearce in the semifinal of Reclaiming the Glory. Adam Pearce is the World Heavyweight Champion at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is, September 1st in Bayamon, Puerto Rico. Adam Pearce, replacing the injured Bryan Danielson, defeats Brent Albright in the final of the Reclaiming the Glory tournament to win the vacant World Heavyweight title. Now, he held that title more than once, 2 or 3 times, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
2008, January, Dave Marquez, a Los Angeles, California member, and Blue Demon Jr. create NWA Mexico, along with NWA Executive Director Bob Trobick. They eventually start making complaints to CMLL, a former member promotion which has recognized NWA world titles in light heavyweight, middleweight, and welterweight divisions over the usage of the name. Nice. I thought when the Billy Corgan bought out the NWA, I thought that Dave Marquez was new, but I guess he's been around since 5
Dave
years.
Marquez was booking the territory for a while.
Okay. Learn something every day. June 7th, Atlanta, Georgia. The 60th anniversary show is held. The World Heavyweight title is not defended. This is a theme here. The Rock and Roll Express defeat the Midnight Express in the main event. I guess there was no titles there. August 30th that year in Malden, Massachusetts, Killer Kowalski. Most people have heard of him. He passed away.
Yep.
And then I guess that ends out. 2008. That's all for the decade. But we ended up at the end of the decade with the World Heavyweight Champion being Blue Demon Jr., your World Junior Heavyweight Champion, Mike Quackenbush. World Light Heavyweight was Texano Jr. World Middleweight was Averno. World Welterweight was Mephisto. Was that the Great Mephisto? Or was that different?
No, that was masked wrestler in Mexico.
Okay.
Yep.
The World Women's Champion was Mischief.
Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Clever. Your World Tag Team Champions were the Skull Crushers, which is Venom and Crush.
Yep.
North American Heavyweight was El Gran Apollo. North American Tag Team Champions were Excellence Personified. That's Brandon Kay and Scotty Gash.
Oh, my.
What names, man?
Yeah.
Wow.
National U.S. Heavyweight Champion was Phil Shatter.
He's all broken up about.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all broken up, yeah. I just went to pieces when I heard that. Canadian heavyweight champion was Scotty Mack. Your Canadian junior heavyweight was Gurv Sira.
Uh-huh.
And your Canadian tag team champions were Aftershock, made up of Damian Styles and Drake Styles.
That's AJ's
Wasn't that
brother.
the drink that used to get hot when you drank it? It was cold and then it got hot. Aftershock.
Oh, yeah. So are Damian Styles and Drake Styles kin to AJ?
No.
Nah.
Okay. So there we have it.
Wow.
I'm buying selling COVID memes. Yeah, there you go. Wildcat Chris Harris.
Wildcat's one word.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
Just trying to help, you know.
Yeah, Wildcat runs a wrestling company.
Whoa.
Helps run a wrestling
We try to
company.
entertain and inform. So.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we gave away a belt tonight.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of injuries in WWF. I just can't help but believe that it's maybe some of these high risk maneuvers because everything's high spots nowadays. Everybody's high spots,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't help but believe that that's contributing to some of these injuries. You know, you do these things so long, eventually somebody's going to get hurt.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait a minute.
Sami Zayn, his elbow.
Yeah.
K and Gash were great. K.
Yeah, that one guy had his last initials K. I know those initials.
Okay.
Crazy.
But
It's thinking about me.
Does he mean K and Gash?
Yeah, K and Gash. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just trying to.
Either he's talking about his motel room in on New Year's Eve. I don't know.
The kids down the hall.
Yeah. They left the light on for him. So any of you guys have you okay, Richard?
Oh man.
He's good. He's good.
Apparently, Phil. Apparently.
Okay. Yeah.
Do either of you guys have any of you guys have new belts coming?
I got a big green coming.
That's
I
right.
don't.
You still have that.
Not
Any
yet.
any updates on that?
Nothing yet.
Okay. I know that Ray Mraz is waiting for some classic Shields belts. He's been waiting 3 years. 3 years.
I do have another belt
years.
coming, but I won't tell you guys what that is. You already know what it is.
Yeah. And yeah, Bray, there is a D at the end of and.
Yes, where and joins two things together and
Anyway. Yeah,
you guys had me at Gash.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I say, Jason. My wait will be 2 years come October, I think 17th. So I'm going to, and I was assured it would not be 2 years. So it may be 1 year and 364 days. So
That's when they ship it.
What's
I'm
that
gonna
birthday
miss-
coming up, Mark?
Yeah, I got a birthday coming up in less than a month.
So we'll celebrate that then, you know,
yeah.
the arrival of it and your
Yeah,
birthday
maybe
at the same time.
I'm hoping to get before I get Social Security.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It's been 84 years. But I'm going to message him on the 17th of August next week and let him know, hey, you told me it wouldn't be 2 years. We're 2 months away. And maybe they'll finally get finished with the polishing they've been doing since February.
Yeah, they're still polishing it. So
Yeah, still polishing.
Yeah.
I mean, if they've been polishing since February, the plate should be like a mirror finish. It should be more smooth than the Hubble Space Telescope lens.
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think.
you would
So
think,
Classic Shields,
yeah.
if you're watching, I'm gonna be contacting you because it's time. It's time. Time to get
Maybe
these
they're,
plates.
maybe they're sending it out for plating. That's it.
Yeah, they should have already been plated. But those are the plates in question that I've been waiting almost 2 years for.
My advice, I mean, Mark, I know you wanted that belt. My advice is secondhand is just as good as getting it firsthand as well.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
I mean,
Uh,
I own a couple of Classic Shields belts that I
We don't-
bought
we-
secondhand.
I don't know, Jason. Good question.
So
you get told by other people within the hobby
that are getting their
it's
belts, by the
it's
way.
worth
Yeah,
the
that-
wait.
Big difference.
Yeah, these people are
Right.
getting their belts.
but
Right.
we're also told that there's guys coming up that are doing almost as close as they can get to them now. So and they're less time of the wait than 3 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to stay in the game because I put too much money down on these plates. I can't really back out. So I wish I hadn't put so much money down. I would have canceled the order a long time ago. So I'm in for the ride.
Yeah.
But they are beautiful plates. I'm looking forward to getting them on leather and see what they look like, and they will be the crown jewel of my collection. So, but Classic Shields, if you're watching, let's get it done. It's time.
Will they be the patches of your collection, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
They'll be the patches of my collection. That's right. Yeah. But anyway, that's the update. I haven't gotten any updates in a couple months, so I'll be sending a message waiting for an update. But yeah, he posted on their page, "Hey, it's been 3 years. Why I'm not getting updates?"
No,
There's
that's
no
pretty
reply.
bad. That's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
I'm
Jason,
sorry.
just the plates, I'm gonna do my own leather.
But there's been no reply to his statement on there, was there?
Not to my knowledge. I haven't seen it. Now, I'm sorry, but I hate to say this because they do such good work, but their customer service sucks.
The
Sucks.
worst. No
I
communication.
mean,
None.
There
I
is
wanna
no
know-
customer service. It's not lacking.
I mean, if this guy's waiting 3 years, I wonder if there's guys out there that are waiting even longer.
Yeah. Well,
Those are the
At
people that
this-
ordered Dave Milliken belts.
Yeah, no, at this point, there's probably somebody out there, maybe 4 years, 5 years.
I hope not.
that's
hope not.
ridiculous.
But you
That
know, they
is-
built this new facility to try to speed up the process, but that's just more room to store belts they're not working on.
Mm-hmm.
right.
They need customer service badly.
That's
Yeah.
Like I said,
atrocious.
We said this plenty of times, guys. This is only our opinion. You
That's
know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But there are plenty of makers out there that are good, that'll work with you.
Yes.
So, they're the best belt maker. There's always somebody up and coming that's doing it
Yeah.
just as close or not close enough.
This is why I ordered those plates from Classic Shields, because not many makers do plates as close to the original one as Classic Shields does. So that's why I want those plates. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's worth the wait because I wouldn't know.
Now that
I'm
big
inclined
gold,
to say no, it's not worth a 2-year wait, but
that
definitely
big
not
gold
3-year
from
wait.
C4,
How much do they want for those belts?
I don't know, but that thing is
Well,
fantastic.
supposedly what C4, that's Colin Wynn's company. They're supposedly making those chrome rinds pretty much the same exact way as they were made originally, as that chrome rind was made originally. So I agree, Jason. I agree wholeheartedly. I could sit with me and get that new IWGP V5.
Spray it on, Mark. Spray it on.
Spray it
Just
on.
spray it
yeah.
on. Just
There you
spray it
go.
on.
There we go. Yeah. I know Dan McMahon's just looking at me like, "Urgh." Really?
Oh,
Really?
we forgot.
Forgot what?
We got to make a trip to the storage unit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm still waiting on trademark paperwork from Kevin Hudson
Yeah.
that he
He's working
assured me he was going to dig it out of storage and
He's-
show me. And
He's working on it. See?
yeah, he's working on it. So we'll see. I'm not very optimistic about that because he's blocked me.
Well, he's
I can't imagine
knees
why.
deep in paperwork.
Yeah.
You're right.
I want to. We got 6 minutes. I want to address something real quick. I didn't plan on it, but I had to because it's just too tempting. If you are a maker and you're not well known and you're coming in my inbox, pack a lunch because I'm gonna have a little fun. I had a maker hit me up. I don't remember the name of this maker. He hit me up in my inbox, unsolicited, by the way, and wanted to know if I wanted to buy belts. Well, I started following Dustin King's, I guess, method of operation and started jacking with the guy. And I threw in some David Allan Coe lyrics about I was drunk the day my mom got out of prison, and So you caught me at a bad time. So anyway, I guess he thought, well, okay, I'm not getting anywhere with this guy, so he left me alone. Well, here we are about 3 or 4 weeks later. He hits me up again. And he said, you like championship belts? I said, I'm not a contender. He said, okay. So then I looked up some stupid trivia, and I didn't know this. It's actually pretty interesting. Did you know the country of Australia is actually wider than the moon?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it is. I think the moon is like 3,500 miles wide, and Australia is like 4,000 miles wide.
Wow.
That maker now knows this, by the way.
Yeah, I told one guy. I said, he goes, "Hi, sir. How you doing today?" I said, "Not so good. My wife left me. She took my dog with me in my truck."
You could go one step further. It was a self-driving truck, and it left you on its own.
I was driving a Tesla and left on me.
Yeah. But if you're a maker and you're watching a show and you're not one of the upper echelon makers or one of the more common makers that we know, I've never heard of you. I'm going to jack with you. Okay, I'm just telling you that right now. I don't have time to mess with you as far as sales. If I tell you no and you keep at me, I'm going to have a little fun with you at your expense. So
yeah, it's the ones that keep on insisting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. You tell them
I
no.
realize
and
some
I
of these guys
guess-
are trying to make a name for themselves, but don't be obnoxious about it.
I guess that means maybe. No must be maybe
Yeah.
to some of these guys because I've shared you guys stories. I got something to add to when you're done.
Okay, well, I'm just going to say this. I guess they believe that no now might mean yes later.
Right.
So go ahead, Ben. What are you going to add?
Makers, if you're watching, don't be dishonest about trying to get in some of these groups. We will figure you out very quickly,
It don't
especially
take
when
long.
you says you're a maker in your profile, and then you put in the answers, like in example CBB, you're not a maker. Think before you answer those questions, because
Let me
your
let you
name
know a
will
little
get
secret.
your name will get passed around. It
If we
will
see
get
you're from-
passed around.
If we see you're from Sealcott, we know you're a maker.
We
Yeah.
know.
Dead giveaway.
We know.
Dead giveaway.
There are very few collectors from Silcott.
Right.
But the broken English is a dead giveaway. I forgot the 5-minute warning, by the way. The broken English is a dead giveaway. The blessings in some of your comments is a dead giveaway.
Mhm.
Last name first, first name last is a dead giveaway on your profile.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Love means never having to say I'm sorry. Please don't serve me with papers. There's Pierce. We were talking about you earlier.
What's
Hey,
up,
Down under in
Pierce?
Australia. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're about to end the
I
show.
can count on. I told you guys, Pierce will show up.
Yeah.
How's it going, Pierce? Hope all is well down under.
Pierce, since you're on here, I just shared a little bit of weird trivia. Did you know that the country of Australia is actually about 500 miles wider than the moon? I told that to a maker today. He got an education today. He tried to sell me a belt. I told him no a while back, and he came back for more, so I gave him some useless trivia.
After
Australia
a couple of beers, are you willing to share that?
But Australia is actually about 4,000 miles wide, and the moon is 3,500 miles wide. So
So are most of Gianni's dates.
I'm ducking out of the way of that one.
that's right. That's right.
Andy, you went there.
Oh, you're casting shade. AI technology, yeah, that'd be interesting to see. Yeah, AI is kind of scary, isn't it?
I know, man. I gotta say though, I'm digging the Cartman tunes.
Allen Iverson was a heck of a player.
I'm digging the Cartman tunes. I'm digging the Frank Sinatra
Oh, sorry to
doing
hear
Gangster's Paradise.
that. Sorry to hear that, Pierce.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
man, I seen that. Prayers to his
Wow.
family, man.
Sorry to hear that, Pierce.
I want to put up one picture real quick. I showed this a minute ago, but I want to show this again because Lane was on earlier. But Lane is about to be the proud new owner of the American Heavyweight Championship. Not that particular belt, but one just like it. So I got to finish off the logo plate on a separate piece of leather because I want to put on a belt. So Congratulations to Lane.
Yep.
Lane is
Congratulations,
going to
bud.
be the champion of spanning the globe. He is
That's
the
right.
main man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We'll keep you on our prayers, Pierce. That's a tough loss. I mean, we know your pain. We've lost many over here, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure
man.
have.
Hang in there, bud.
yeah, Lane is the man. He is. You have to go back and watch the replay. We kind of tricked him again, like I did before. But that's the end of the show, or end of our time tonight. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us. We appreciate each and every viewer that we get. And so, if you'll join us again next week, we'll bring you some more good content from the very, very much alive and well hobby. Same bat time, same bat channel. So I hope you guys have a good weekend. Hope you have new belt days between now and next week. And we'll see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.